What up, YouTube? It's your boy Abe, man. Yeah. Now we are checking out behind the scenes, or between the scenes, rather. It's between the scenes. Trevor Noah, man. The Daily Show. He was always funny. You know, I never watched a lot of the Daily Show, bro, but you know, if it's Trevor, he's always funny, man. Let's get it.
Bill Gates was hosting his goalkeepers event in New York, and so he invited me to come and speak. And they're doing some amazing things. Not just the organization, who the people they're supporting. And I get to the event and I speak for like 10 minutes, and I get off stage and I'm like waving at the crowd, and I'm walking backwards off the stage, moving to the backstage area, and then I crash into like a person. And as I crash into them, I see the eyes of people looking at me, and everyone's like, "Oh shit, what have you done?" You know what I mean? And I'm like, "Calm down. Humans bump humans all the time." And I turn, and the person I bumped into was Barack Obama, right? Yeah, but like physically, like when I say bump, I mean like bump, like, And so I turn, and then he's like, whoa, he's like, but literally, his hands are up, and then he's like, watch where you go. And then, he said, watch where you walk. And so I turned, and then I was like, hey, man, I'm walking over here. And you should have seen everyone's face. They were like, oh, shit. Because I think they thought I didn't recognize him, or I didn't know who he was. You could see people like, that's the president of the United States of America. And I was like, yo, man, calm down. And so I was like, hey, how are you, Mr. President? I haven't seen you in a while. And he's like,
oh, man, yo, imagine meeting the president, bumping into the president, like, poof, yo, imagine Ramaphosa, man, I bump into Ramaphosa, poof, yo, Ramaphosa, bro, the electricity thing, man, load shedding, what's up, man, I can't imagine, though.
Doing good, how you been? You good? You good? I'm like, yeah, I'm doing good. And like, I'm looking at his face, and I didn't intend this, but I'm looking into his eyes, and I'm speaking to him. And in that moment, I really, like, he's looking really, really good. Like, his skin is looking fuller. Do you know what I mean? No, he doesn't look as stressed as he was. And so it slipped out. I didn't plan it at all. So I'm speaking to him. He's like, how you doing? Da, 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 da. And then he says that, and then I was like, you're looking cute, Mr. President. And he goes, well, thank you. And I was like, no, I meant like, you look good. What is my favorite accent to do? It depends on the day. I'm not gonna lie. It depends on the day. Sometimes I'll choose an accent for the day if I'm on vacation. Genuinely, I'll just walk around and I'll like just be on vacation. So some days like I'll just be like, oh, I'm Australian for the day, and I'll just walk around and I'll just be Australian. You know, the great thing about an Australian accent is that you always sound happy. Because always, like, it doesn't matter what it is, but it always goes up, and it's like really exciting, you know? It's just got that thing. Like, even if an Australian gave you bad.
Man, if you haven't had him do accents, he's like super great with accents. He's great, bro. Like, he in every, maybe show I've watched of his, he's always doing a different accent. He's just great with accents.
News, it always sounds good. It's like, hi, mate, your mum's dead.
Hi, mate, your mum's dead.
It's just, so yeah. One of my favorite things to do, though, is sometimes, because I don't really impersonate general accents, I impersonate people. So the Australian that I do is a friend of mine from Australia. And then, like, if I do, like, a Nigerian accent, is a friend of mine from Nigeria. And because people all have different accents. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know what an Indian accent is. I know what my Indian friend sounds like, so I just impersonate his accent. And then, like, Trinidad, I just know my friend from Trinidad. This is his accent, so I just do his accent. And then I remember, like, one day I did the Trini accent, and then people from Trinidad, they're like, that's not how people in Trini talk. And then I was like, yo, you talk to him. That's how he sounds. And then they shout on him because he's on like Instagram and stuff. And they're like, dude, what happened to your accent? Why are you talking like? And he's like, guys, I haven't lived in America. I've lived in America for a long time. And like, it's not my fault. I didn't try to change my accent. They're like, you're leading Trevor Noah wrong. You're not speaking the way we're supposed to. So I'm just like, I just do people. That's all I'm doing. I am always intrigued by people who want like rappers.
what is like a South African accent? Like, I know a lot of countries that have like accents. French countries. They're gonna have the French, accent, obvious, because they speak French. Spanish countries gonna have the Spanish kind. Yeah, that Spanish accent. Because they speak Spanish. And then there's there's Nigeria. Nigeria speaks English, but Nigerian accent is just it. You gotta know it. Then there's South Africa. English speaking country. You know, just like any other countries in Africa, we have a lot of other languages. But not like a very you know concluded accent. We don't have an accent. I never heard of a South African accent. Hey man, are you South African? That's a South African accent. No, never heard of it.
To perform, but they want the clean versions of the songs. Mostly because I'm always fascinated by the people who are listening to the clean version. And like, do they just not know what's going on there? Like, are there some people at these events where like a rapper comes and performs and like he's got lewd lyrics and then the rapper's up there and he's like, I stick my in her, and she knows that it's like, and I know that, and then are there some people in the audience who are like, I wonder what he's sticking. I wonder, what do you think is happening in the song? Like what? Clean versions of hip hop songs are such a strange concept to me. Why would you want hip hop just without like hip hop? I like it. I like hip hop a lot. I just don't like some of the things they say. Which parts? The cussing, just like the lewd sexual acts. Other than that, I love hip hop. You sure you don't like country? No, I don't like hip hop. I like hip hop a lot.
Hip hop.
They should make clean versions of other songs for other people, like other styles of music. Because maybe like cursing is not something that affects you. Maybe you don't like country because you don't like heartbreak. So you can be like, can I get a clean version of the country song but without the heartbreak in the song? And then when they sing it, it just doesn't have the heartbreak at all. So just be like, Mary Jane, she, my heart. It's like, yeah, I don't want to hear about heartbreak. It's the clean version. That's what this is. So the blackout happened. Dave, what day was the blackout?
Like I can't imagine hip hop like without like the cursing, or maybe I don't know it. Maybe is it there? No cursing, no, none of those words. Bitch. Fuck that shit. Without those words, I never heard of it. Definitely not gonna hear from Lil Uzi Vert or Playboy Cardi or anything.
Saturday. So Dave and I, we live in the same building, and he came from South Africa with me to come work on the Daily Show, right? And so it's blackout. Our building is gone. Everything is shut down. Someone's trapped in the elevator. And we're all chilling together in Dave's apartment. He's the only person who had candles. I've never thought of candles. I've genuinely never thought of candles. He just like lit candles like, I didn't even think of these things. And so our other friend who's staying in the building visiting comes down. So now you've got these 3 black people from South Africa hanging out together. And we're just chilling, we're having a good time. And what happens is, because we're doing nothing now in the blackout. And so we needed to move a TV from one apartment to another apartment, right? Which I know is a weird thing, but like, long story short, like one person needed a TV to watch something in 4K and they didn't have a 4K TV, so we're like, we'll move the 4K TV to your apartment so you can watch the thing. So anyway, so we're like, okay, cool. Let's get the TV, let's move the thing. And so there we are, like in the hallway. This is like, it's a pretty big TV. It's like a 60-inch TV, like carrying the thing. And
the neighbors did not call the cops. 3 guys from South Africa, in the dark,
like walking in the hallway, and as we walk into the hallway, the lights come on. And then like all the neighbors come out, because everyone wants to see if the lights are on everywhere, so everyone like opens their doors in the hallway, and then it's like we're there with a TV.
This course is about systems and system thinking. We use.
And you know what's funny? It's because I love my neighbors and we know each other. And the neighbors are, hey, and they're like, hi Trevor, hi David, and we're like, it's our TV. We're moving it to another, and you could just see it was like an awkward moment. It was like, oh man.